Why did Jagan Mohan Reddy abandon his own party member or someone who supported his party at the least? Is the question which is being asked, Karthik.
Hey, hi, Magna. Thanks for having me in the show. That can never happen with a leader like Vice Jagan Mohan Reddy having decades of experience. This can't happen. But okay, let's actually crunch this step by step. So when you have gotten people climbing onto the bonnets of the car, the first question we got to be asking is why there was a security breach, why he was denied permission. So he is actually going to meet his supporter. And first of all, we're so unhappy and devastated that we lost a loyal supporter of us. He's our loyal supporter, and we stand with him. But the point is, what allowed the people to climb onto the vehicle? Now, the first question we got to be asking is, if there is, a person lying down, who's responsible to stop the vehicle? The person who's driving the vehicle is a state-owned constable given by the government of Andhra Pradesh. And where is rope party? Where is the protection? What's happening there? That's the whole point. And also,
but Karthik, since you are citing protocol, is it true what the SP has said, that the permission was given for only 15 cars, but over 50 cars turned up there, and we can see the visuals of people jumping onto the bonnets of Jagan's car? Who are these people? Are these not party workers, party supporters? What did Jagan do to stop that?
He's one of the biggest mass leaders of this country, not just the state. We cannot avoid people coming towards him because the love and affection is unbearable. I think the first question before we get there, the same superintendent of police has declared AP 29, if I'm not wrong, C0001 as a car number, where the first prime officer report has already been given that this is hit by Tata Safari, which is completely agnostic of Jagan Mohan Reddy's vehicle. And that car is still lying in the local police station. You guys can go and check the police station.
But we can see the visuals. Why do we need to go on a wild goose chase when we can see the visual there?
That's the whole point. If it were to happen, the question there is, where is the protocol? Why people were...
You didn't answer my question though, Karthik. You very cleverly dodged my question. 15 cars, 50 cars. Is that what happened?
See, the permission was given, but then no one can actually stop the love. People have come, thousands of people have come towards the car. Now, Tell me who's responsible to stop those vehicles. Tell me who's responsible to stop people coming towards Jagan Mohan Reddy's vehicle. That's the first question. And who's responsible to stop the vehicle? Where is the escort? Where is the protocol? There is no escort pilot vehicle given that day.
Okay.
Why? The same case is already, in the court, that Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy is already asking that my Z plus security is in jeopardy. Please actually reinstigate that, and then the state government interests are elsewhere. That's the whole point here.
That's an interesting point, and that's an important point. Let me take that across to Professor Jyotsna. They said that it is not their convoy. There were so many supporters who came because Jagan is a mass leader.
One second, Meghna. See, again, whatever it is, first and foremost thing, even we have to check with the police personnel that when only 11 plus 3 cars were allowed, 3 vehicles were allowed, why there were 50 and why were they allowed? I'm not even going to stop there saying that it is because it's my government. I'm not going to say that we are going to leave the police scot-free. No, absolutely not. Forget about all this, Meghna. Forget about all the protocols, because now they are talking about protocols. They're talking about all these things.
We can't forget that.
One second, Karthik.
Okay.
One second.
We'll just come to you, Karthik. Let Professor Jyotsna finish her point. I'll give you closing comments. Why was he dragged and thrown in the bushes instead of being taken immediately, perhaps in the same car, to the hospital, Karthik?
Again, there's the same question. Why there is no ambulance there? You should start that question from there. Okay, there was no ambulance in there
were lapses in protocols. I think Professor Jyotsna has also said we look into the protocols. Yes, there were lapses.
Right.
Why,
having said that,
after this unfortunate incident happened, why was this man left in a field to slowly die?
Why did you throw him in the bushes?
No, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen?
Both tier 1 leaders.
Let's hear him out. Professor Jyotsna, let's hear him out. Karthik, what happened there?
When on the spot, the first thing is on the spot. I can't say this online, but then the point is he's not dead on the spot. He was injured. He was taken onto the side. There was auto that carried him to a place where an ambulance has come, and that was picked from there. And again, 2 leaders were escorting him to the hospital. It's on record. When the postmortem was happening, the leaders were right there. The same Mr. Ambad Rambab was there when the postmortem was happening. And we declared 10 lakh rupees. The leader, even I can clearly say that Jagan Mohan Reddy is completely unaware of that situation, because it's a 3,000 kgs of vehicle, euphoria is all around, lot of noises. And when he was coming back, then he was informed. The point is, we're not for theatrics. The condolences were already being passed. They were there. When we talk about hit and run, Meghna, the point here is, in another context, the hit and run should be filed on TDP Alliance. You know why? Because they have hit the people with a lot of false promises,